into the NCWB studios here at Roger D. Williams Memorial Field for the pregame of the ALCS Game 1. We have a matchup between the Mariners and the Blue Jays. So first of all, we're going to have the Mariners come up because they're the visiting team tonight for Game 1. So Taylor, how are you doing?
Good. Kind of tired, but we'll make it work.
All right. Well, so being that this is Game 1 of the ALCS, this is a best-of-5 series. So
Yes,
first 1 to 3 wins. So given that that's the case, what is your plan of attack for tonight? And being that, you know, the Blue Jays took the season series or regular season 3 games to 2 to get the number 1 seed, especially on the last game of the season, how do you feel going into tonight's game?
Defense, main key. I'd rather throw it 10 mile an hour, hit the strike zone 20 times out of 20 pitches, than throw it 50 and hit it once out of every 20. So I'm just gonna slow it down, hit my target, and get outs. This defense wins games in every sport.
Well, so defense wins games, but if you don't score runs on the offensive side of the ball, you're not going to win. So what's your plan of attack there?
Good question.
Go yard.
Go yard, Taylor Purchase. All right. So we look to you tonight. We're looking forward to it. We're going to have James Gerald of the Blue Jays come up now. James, how you doing today? Good. All right. So you're the 1 seed tonight, and we just mentioned that you had, of course, won the regular season series 3 games to 2. Given your performance in the last couple of games against Taylor, you guys, it was an absolute dogfight. I expect this series to go to 5 games, if I'm being 100% honest. What is your plan of attack for tonight, and how do you feel going into Game 1?
Just do what I've been doing against them. Just try to hit the zone and then try to get the bats rolling as much as possible. I know it's gonna be a fight. I can tell it's gonna get nasty. So I'm ready for it. So.
All right, well, good deal. So as far as the offensive side of the ball goes, you know, last time you guys faced off was of course, the deciding game in the regular season series to get the 1 seed, and you won 21-17. So obviously you're very well capable of putting up a big number on the board. Do you plan to score a lot of runs, or you just want to kind of score a few and then kind of play defense?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and score a few and then just play defense, try to stop them from scoring runs as much as possible.
All right. Well, good luck to you tonight. Appreciate you having you on. Guys, we're going to go down to the field real quick for the national anthem, and we'll be right back. All right. Shout out to Aiden Vineyard for tonight's rendition of the national anthem. Shout out to him for doing that. We're going to go down to the field now for the broadcast of the Mariners and Blue Jays ALCS Game 1. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We're going to send it down to Bryson McGee in the broadcast booth.
Thanks, Isaac. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Roger D. Williams Memorial Field for ALCS Game 1. Yeah, y'all heard that right. It's the Mariners versus the Blue Jays. We got Game 1 of the ALCS. It's a night game. It's going to be a lot of fun as James just throws the ball past the backstop. It's going to be a lot of fun. What time is it, Isaac?
8:05.
8:05, first pitch. We'll get this game started here next. Thank y'all. All right, 3-0 the count here in the top of the first. He deals. He sends that one gone. First at bat of the ALCS, Taylor hits a home run. 1-0 is your score.
That was a nice pitch. That was an inside fastball, and he just ripped it too.
It's going. Oh, he sends that one gone, and that's 3 runs in the top of the first. Mariners lead 3-0 going into the bottom of the first. It's 2 home runs on the inning for Taylor Purchase. Swing and a miss, strikeout. 1 out now.
Oh, that was high.
Swing and a miss, strikeout. 2 outs now.
I got one.
I just knew I was about to get hit. 3-2 full count, 2 outs, bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 Mariners lead. Ball 4. 1 run scores, 3-1 now. Bases still loaded, no walks remaining for the Blue Jays. 3-0, 2 outs, bases loaded, 1 run scored for the Blue Jays. 3-1. Mariners lead, no walks remaining. Grounded back to him, bobbles it, steps on the first for the out. Blue Jays strand, the bases loaded, scoring 1. Mariners lead 3-1 going into the top of the second. Oh, he sends that one gone for his third homer of the game. The score is now 5-1. Pitch he deals. Swing and a miss, strikeout. 1 out now. Oh, 1 runner on first, 2 runs scored in the top of the second. Mariners lead. Pitch he deals. Sends that one gone. And that's 3 runs. Score now 6-1 going into the bottom of the first.
Second.
Yeah, bottom of the second. Pitch he deals. Grounded fair. Out. 2-2, bases loaded. 1 walk remaining. 1 out. The pitch. He deals. Liner back up the middle for a single. All right. So that scores 1. The score is now 6-2. And the pitch he deals. Strike 3 looking. 2 outs now. 2-2, the pitch he deals. Swing and a miss, strikeout. And that ends the second. The score now 6-2 going into the top of the third. Bounce that fair. Got him out at first.
Nice.
Got him out at first, but the runners still advance.
Is that 1 out of 2?
1 out on runners on second and third.
Hey, good miss.
All that.
2-2, bases loaded. 1 out. Top of the third. Oh, he sends that one gone.
That's 3.
And that is 3. Your score now is 9-2. Going into the
game.
bottom of the third. Pitchy deals. Rounded. Safe. And that is the max. 12-2. That ends the top of the third inning.
12-2.
12-2, 10.
10 run spread.
10 run spread. The pitch he deals. Oh, he sends that one gone. 2-run shot by James Gerald. Score now 12-4 in the bottom of the third. What a shot by James Gerald. As Taylor Furch almost. Hey, I was like. The pitch he deals. Oh, he sends that one gone. And that's a 3-run shot now. Second home run of the inning for James Gerald. Making the score now 7-12. With no outs in the bottom of the third, last inning.
Tank. Ain't no outs, right?
We got a game brewing here, folks, at Roger D. Williams Memorial Field.
Right, no outs.
3-2, full count here at Roger D. Williams Memorial Field. The pitch he deals. Swing and a miss, strikeout. 1 out here.
That's only 1 out?
Pitch he deals. Swing and a miss, strikeout. 2 outs now. 2 outs, first and second. Bottom third. Game 1 ALCS. 3-2, bases loaded, 2 outs. Winning run at the plate.
Man up there on the mound, it's his game to lose.
The pitch from Taylor Furchess. He deals. Swing and a miss, strikeout, and that ends the game. Final score, 12-9. Mariners win game 1. Post game will be next. We're going to send it back into the studio to Isaac Williams. Isaac, we had a great game. Let's get your thoughts on it.
All right, thank you, Bryson, for sending it back up here in the studio. What a fantastic game. It was a pleasure to watch. Very excited to have been able to be a part of it. The final score was 12-9 in favor of the Mariners and Taylor Furches. So we actually have Taylor down here for a on the field interview. So Taylor, real quick, I want to give some of your stats, and then we're going to get your feedback on tonight's game. So you had 5 home runs, a leadoff solo shot with a 3-0 count in the first inning, and you capped the first inning off with a grand slam, and you hit another grand slam in the third inning. Given your performance tonight, how do you feel? How does it feel to go up 1-0, and how do you feel to kick off this series?
I'm really just looking forward to the next game, and just gonna try and stay ahead in the series, because once James gets 1 win, he's gonna roll. He beat me in the season series, so if I can just stay on top of my game and keep him from winning, then the series will be mine.
Yeah, and that's a good strategy. Obviously, you played great. Being that James, you finished the regular season on a 2-game losing streak, both of those losses being to James and the Blue Jays. I'm sure it felt great to kick off the series with a win. Obviously, you said your plan is to stay ahead. So, how do you feel? How do you feel going into Game 2, and what's your plan of attack as far as approaching that? Knowing that, like you said, if James gets a win, he'll tie it, and then of course he'll take off from there. So, what's your plan of attack as far as going into Game 2?
Going into Game 2, my plan is to stay ahead of my game at the plate and just get base hits as much as I can, just bring in as many runs as possible. I know the away team will just start off as early as possible, scoring runs, and I know I talked about defense being key earlier on in the pregame. My defense wasn't all that good, but I gotta try and work on pitching between now and whenever we play again.
Well, good deal. Well, yeah, you had a great start to pitching as far as the first 2 innings go. In the third inning, James kind of settled in and got into a groove, and he had the winning run at home plate. I want to give major credit to him, and he played a great game. So that's going to do it for our on-field interview here tonight. So we're going to sign off for tonight. We thank you so much, Taylor, for joining us, and thank you to Bryson McGee and James Gerald with the camera crew, and Justin Taylor for the help outside. Very excited to kick off the American League Championship Series. And also thanks to our sponsors with Williams Auto Detailing and McGee's Lawn Service. Very excited to have them on board, and we're looking forward to Game 2 of this series. We know it's going to be a dogfight, so you guys just be on the lookout for what comes next. We're going to sign off from NCWB Studios at Roger D. Williams Memorial Field tonight. As for Isaac Williams and everyone here at NC Wiffle, thank y'all so much. Have a great night.